You are missing the replay here because right now, NIA is quietly repositioning itself at the intersection of crypto, AI agents, and cross-chain infrastructure. While everybody is busy looking at the charts of Bitcoin and Ethereum and others, NIA is trying to be something very different to Ethereum and to any other L1 out there. In this video, we are breaking down what NIA actually is, why there is suddenly so much AI talk around it, and whether the NIA token is just a narrative or a legit asymmetric bet. I think it's a legit asymmetric bet, and I'm going to make my case. So stay until the end for you to understand whether or not you are going to add it to your watch list or your portfolio, because I'm going to give you a simple checklist for you to decide. Quick reset. What is NIA? So the NIA protocol is a layer 1 blockchain designed around three big ideas: low fees, fast finality, and making blockchain UX feel as close to Web 2 as possible. It uses a proof-of-stake consensus, and it uses a sharding design called Nightshade, with the goal of handling high throughput without making the user experience painful. Where Ethereum accepts that complexity lives in the wallets and gas settings, NIA has leaned into account abstraction, human-readable account names, and smoother onboarding. The idea is simple. If normal people can't use your chain won't win. And this is important when the rare adoption happens and the general public, the rest of the people that don't want to go through the complexities, decide to use crypto. So NIA has always been in AI, but I think they are taking it many steps further. So in 2025, the NIA ecosystem published a state of AI on NIA update that made their direction very clear. They don't just want random AI projects, they want decentralized, private, verifiable, and monetizable AI running on-chain and on NIA. Instead of just using AI off-chain and slapping a token on top, NIA is trying to be a coordination layer for AI agents, data, identity, and payments. A few key themes from the strategy. So, AI agents that can interact with smart contracts, users, and each other. Privacy and confidential compute as core features, not afterthoughts. Monetization rates, so AI services can be paid for in a trust minimized way. Then in early 2026, NIA published this narrative even harder. Coverage around the protocol started focusing on AI integration, scalability for AI workflows, and chain abstraction, essentially making multiple chains feel like one unified backend for apps and agents. So on top of that, NIA unveiled NIA confidential cross-chain infrastructure aimed at what they call the agentic economy, a fancy way of describing a world where autonomous AI agents are constantly transacting, querying data, and coordinating across chains. But the user doesn't have to think about the plumbing. Your NIA AI, an AI agent or an AI application on NIA, is not just marketing, right? So they are trying to solve specific points: high friction UX, fragmented chains, and the lack of credible on-chain home for AI agents. In February 2026, multiple crypto outlets and exchanges started talking about NIA's new AI-integrated super app, describing it as revolutionary front-end experience powered by NIA's underlying infrastructure. This wasn't just another wallet. It was framed as a kind of hub for AI-driven on-chain interactions. Around the same time, NIA announced its confidential cross-chain infrastructure for the agentic economy. So at events like NIACon, they highlighted how this tech could appear not just to some dangers in DeFi, people that are just interested in DeFi, but to larger tech players and enterprises testing on AI blockchain use cases. Product announcement plus AI narrative have given this cryptocurrency some sort of attention. We all know that, and that is something that we understand. We have always ranked NIA as an AI cryptocurrency, but now they have really taken the step to become the only or the main AI go-to platform in the crypto space. There are many competitors out there, but I think NIA is truly working hard to make sure that they deserve to be top. This is where NIA's position matters, right? NIA is not directly competing with OpenAI or Google models or other ones. Instead, it's trying to be a decentralized coordination and settlement layer around AI, a place where AI agents can pay, settle, and manage identity, a way to add privacy, verifiability, and compatibility to AI. And also, it's gonna be a bridge between multiple chains and ecosystems. So AI is not just locked in, but it can have the opportunity to express and also even transact and coordinate with applications and agents on other chains. So finally, is near the future of AI agents or is it just another thing? But I think it's going to really compete with other chains and other projects. But I think near is one of the top players positioning themselves to take advantage of the AI craze. So right now it's somewhere in between, but I think it's going to win at last. So my thought on Nia is this. Nia is very ambitious, but if I have to bet on it, I will. I don't like the fact that it doesn't have a max supply, but I can't do anything about it. So now let's look at the Nia price. The tokenomics here. The price is at, well, more or less around 150. $1.50, and it has a fully diluted value of 1.92, like about $2 billion, with 24-hour volume of around $312 million. Now, it's good, right? Circulating supply is around 1.29, about 1.3 billion near, and we have a total supply of 1.29 or 1.3 billion near tokens. And the all-time high for this token is at $20.41, and right now is ranked number 39. So the all-time low is also around 52 cents, and that, to me, all these are good. The only concern I have about the near token is the fact that it does not have a maximum supply, and so the inflation that is occurring on the token, that is something that I do not like. To me, every cryptocurrency out there should have it. I know that sometimes the tokenomics work better for the team and better for the ecosystem at large if it has a way of diluting itself to incentivize users and to incentivize participants. But mostly, I don't like it. As an investor, I always want it to have a max cap so that you always know the FDV, not just based on the circulating supply, but based on every token that could ever exist. Apart from that, to me, Nia is one of the big players out there, and I think the team is well positioned and connected enough to actually get near to where it's supposed to be. So my bet on here is green, but I also know that many people might have their concerns because it comes down to interest and the type of narratives that you are going after. But near is really good. So I'm going to give you this simple checklist for you to decide whether near is for you or not. So first, ecosystem metrics. Is the number of activity users, transactions, and real D apps on near growing or not? Are new AI or agentic applications actually launching on Near? On Base, we have so many AI agents that are popular, have high market cap, and are doing very well. So make sure to see if we have such on Near. And we have partnerships and integrations. Check what the partners are and what they are not. So token and staking dynamics as well. Check the tokenomics of Near. So I'm going to make a video and go into depth about all these. So to bring the video to an end, I think Nia is a buy for me, especially now, trading under $2, trading at $1.50. Here is Blockcast. My name is Philip. I would like it, please, if you can take a moment and smash the subscribe button.